He has the mustache of a 1920s villain. I love you, Joe. You guys having fun?
Hell yeah!
Are you ready for your next comedian?
Hell yeah!
This next comedian coming from Charleston, South Carolina. He recently moved to a town that could double as a set for The Walking Dead. Give it up for Mr. Ace Allen.
Woo!
So, why is it that if I get a woman drunk and take advantage of her, it's considered rape, but if a woman that could double for Shrek gets me drunk and takes advantage of me, it's a poor life decision? Or if I go through a bad relationship and write a breakup song called "You Broke My Heart, So I Broke Your Jaw," that's sponsor abuse. But if Taylor Swift writes it, it's revolutionary. Well, that was pretty good. I like that. So my dad, he tries to help out a lot. My car blew up, so he goes on Craigslist and he's like, "Son, I found you the perfect car. A 1979 Pinto station wagon. It's $500 and it's pube yellow." "Dad, I'm not going to drive that around." "Why not? It's $500. Because, two reasons. One, it's Ford Pinto station wagon, 1979 pube yellow. Two, I don't want to hide it every single time there's an Amber Alert." And he goes, "That's ridiculous. Do you know how many times I have picked up my kids in a Ford Pinto station?" "Exactly, Dad. Think about what you're saying. It's a definite little kid magnet, and I'm nowhere near it." And they're the type that likes to share stuff way too much. Like when you're sitting there at the dinner table, and somehow you go from past the mashed potatoes to when your brother-in-law goes down on your sister, he likes to say "welcome to the jungle" and scream "sha-na-na-na-na-knees" before he dives into that hairy muff. You know you've gone a little too far. So, the worst part about that is when your dad goes, "Hey, I used to do this thing back in the 70s called walking the dog." I'm like, "Oh shit, what is that?" I don't even want to know. And he goes, "Well, had a piercing from my ear down there." And I come up to your mother and be like, "Hey, want to go for a walk?" He still had the piercing when he told me that. So, I got that vision all up in my head. And my family, they're a nice little mix of people. Carnies, ghetto, white trash, thinking they're awesome, but they're not. I'm the white trash thinking I'm awesome. So we go to pick up a big screen TV, because in the Allen household, you are nothing unless you got a 65-inch projection Mitsubishi. We don't do flat screens. No. We go for the big, can hide 18 pounds of drugs in the back and still watch wrestling without face. So we're going to pick this up, right? And it's at a storage place behind a Taco Bell. Red flag right there. And he goes, "We're supposed to be meeting someone that has a Cadillac Eldorado." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. It's kind of classy, awesome." No. Gray, 3 hubcaps, purple tint. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. And my sister out of nowhere goes, "I ain't gonna die. I'll cut a bitch with a card. I don't care." I'm interested. How do you cut someone with a credit card? Well, I'm about to find out. So we get up there, and this woman gets out, and she has across her throat, "Like a boss bitch." And I'm just like, so dead. She goes, "I just lost my job." Imagine that. I never thought that. So we get the TV, and Mom and my sister lift it up in there. And her dad goes, "Man, this Indiana got some stout women." I don't know what that means, but they're built like little dwarves. They told me, they're like, "Hey, if you run out of stuff to say, just say you're a miniature version of Wolverine if you went into a diabetic coma." So I'm a miniature version of Wolverine if I went into a diabetic coma. You ever notice when you go in a bathroom and someone's dropped a really heavy deuce? That smell is now yours. If someone comes in, you're like, "Oh God," until they think I did this. I'm still very nickname. I'm just full blown devoid of truths. So you come out, and the best thing you do is just go, yep. And walk out like this. It's done. It's over with. Last thing I want to close with here is I have an addiction to Girl Scout cookies, but I had a fail-safe. They always took cash. The other day I was walking into Walmart. She goes, "I can buy some cookies." I'm like, sorry, honey. I don't got any cash. She whips out her iPhone. This 5-year-old whips out an iPhone, has a little credit card thing to it. She's like, "Oh, we take debit." They didn't have any boxes of Samoas. I walked out with 17 Samoas. It's so sad. But they were good. That's all I have. I love you guys so much.
Give it up for one more time for Ace Allen. Also give it up for the away staff. They busting their ass and keep